Alright, hello everybody and welcome to my first vlog. I mentioned in my return to LCPDFR that if I got 10,000 views and 1,000 likes that I would do a first vlog. Well, here it is, my first vlog, and I'm not wearing a hat today. Some of you requested that I don't wear a hat, so this is what my hair looks like, and it's actually a little bit long for me. I'm gonna get it cut pretty soon, back shaven down to almost nothing. So, before I get started, this isn't just my first vlog. Also, if you guys have noticed, I just passed 50,000 subscribers on YouTube, which is just, it's just mind-blowing to me that 50,000 people thought I was good enough to subscribe to and to follow. So I just want to take this time to, I know I've thanked you guys a lot before, but I seriously thank you guys for supporting me throughout my year and a half of YouTubing. And by hitting the like buttons and by commenting, all of that really helps my channel grow. So thank you guys so much for just helping me grow, helping me continue to YouTube and bring you guys some amazing content. So for 50,000 subscribers, I'm going to do something that you guys have been asking a lot of, which, ever since Jeff did it, is a room tour. So currently you guys see my PC behind me, but I'm going to be picking up the camera, I'm going to be kind of walking you around my room and just showing you everything that I can. So again, thank you everyone for subscribing for 50,000. It's absolutely amazing, and I'm hoping that we can do 50 more thousand, and let's just see how it goes. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start the tour of my room slash office area, which is this. Right? Alrighty, so a couple things is I'm going to try to keep this camera as still as possible, and we'll see how it goes. And I apologize if it's a little jumpy. I mean, I do move around a lot when I talk, so I'm going to try to stay as still as possible. But let's go ahead and get started. So first things first, this is my door to my room. That light at the top is just something that it's a motion sensor, so if I'm trying to do something in the middle of the night and it's really dark, I can see where I'm going. Also, if the power ever goes out, it's just a little kind of thing that I like to have. I have a corkboard next to my door because you never know if you need to pin something, if you need to do something. I just have a couple pictures, a list of things I want to do with my car. I also, a long time ago, used to box, so I have a boxer's creed that I just kept because it's just, they're just good points to kind of live on anyway, not just for being a boxer. I also have my Los Santos hat from my GTA 5 Collector's Edition, along with a Raiders window decal that I never stuck. So, past that, if we go right down, we get right into it. This is my TV. I use this simply for watching TV, which I don't really do. It's a 42-inch Vizio. I'm going to try to be as informative as I can with the electronics that I own, just so you guys kind of know how I do things and what sort of things I own. So, this is my TV, and as you can tell right here, I have two clocks. Reason being, the top clock is my current time, which is 10:15 a.m., and the bottom clock is the universal time. It's really not that hard to tell, it's 8 hours ahead, but I just like having the two clocks there if I'm lazy. Also, this thing is something that I forgot to remove. It's a center cap to my car. I have it in my room so I can order a new one, because I only have 3 out of the 4 rims, so I need to order a new one. I didn't want to order the wrong one, so that's why it's up here. So, moving on. This is apparently a California thing. I don't really know what this is about, but apparently I've heard that having mirrors on the closet doors is something that is just strictly a California thing. I don't know why. Like, a lot of people, I've talked to Zach and Jeff and everybody, and this is me. Hello again. This is my camera. It's a Canon Vixia HFR30, I believe, and it just has a little mount that I can hold. It's a suction cup mount actually, but makes it easier to hold. So anyway, but I was talking with Jeff and Zach, and apparently having mirrors on your closet, it's not that big of a thing. In California, I've literally never lived in a place that doesn't have this, so anyway. This is my flight simulator stuff, my yoke, my throttle quadrant, my pedals. Next to my two trash cans, trash can and recycling. Next to my laundry hamper. Moving right along, we have my mini fridge. On top of my mini fridge is really just the random place for me to put things. I put my keys, my wallet, my deodorant, GPS, flashlight, vodka bottle. Can anybody tell me what this is? Do you guys know what this is? Have you seen one of these in forever? I had to get that because my car just currently has a CD player. And I guess we can do MTV style cribs and open up the mini fridge. We have a couple 2 liters Mountain Dew, Coke. We have a Starbucks Frappuccino that's been in there forever. A couple Mountain Dew Kickstarters and a 6-pack of Corona Light, which is going to stay there forever. We're going to skip the big white egg for now and get to this, which is my nightstand. Nothing important in it at all, really. I have my hat, my scarf, my gloves, and then of course underneath a little reading material, my Mazda MX-5 repair manual, a little change holder just in case, I have a lot of change. So, this big egg white thing is actually a portable AC unit. It's amazing to have in the hot California summers. It can cool my room from 10 degrees. It can cool my room 10 degrees in an hour, which is really nice. It's currently unplugged, but all you have is there's a little hole back there that you hook in a vent and it goes up into the window, and then it, you can go push the hot air out and yada yada. It's boring. Anyway, we're gonna go to where the magic does not happen. Excuse the purple step stool, I don't know what you would call that. It's for my dog. So, this is my bed, this is where I sleep. It is currently not made, obviously. I'm not gonna, it's 10:30 in the morning, I have not gone to bed yet. So I'm not gonna make my bed to shoot a video, then to go to bed. So I do apologize for that. But this is my bed, and as you can see, I am a Raiders fan. Yeah, I know, Raiders suck, blah blah blah, let's move on. But this is something that's kind of cool that I want to show you guys. It is a poster of Dale Earnhardt Sr. signed that I got from my uncle a long time ago. So that's kind of a cool thing. I like having that put up. Oh, I just hit my chair. Now I guess we can move on to the PC area, but before we move on, I'm just going to go ahead and move my chair. Alright, so now that the chair's out of the way, we can kind of focus on all the stuff that we need to go over. So first things first, I get asked a lot, what kind of computer do I have? That is my computer down there. It is a Dell Studio XPS 9100. It is an i7 quad core. It has 32 gigabytes of G-Skill Rickshaw RAM, and it is currently running a NVIDIA GeForce GTX 560 Ti. So that should cover all the, oh, and it has an Asus DG40 sound card or something like that. I think it's just an Asus DG or something like that. Anyway, you can see I have my G27 nearby, so when I record Euro Truck, it's just ready to set up and go. Moving on from the computer, I have my 2 monitors. I really like these monitors. They're 2 Asus 24-inch backlit LED. I think the model number on them is like a V248H or something like that. I don't know to be exact. But these 2 monitors are great. I absolutely love them. Have had no problems with them at all. Except, and I don't know why this is, except if you can see that, I don't know if you can, the logo on them have kind of fallen off. Not sure what that's about. It's not like I touched them a lot, they just kind of fell off. Other than that, they've been amazing monitors. So, now that I've showed you the monitors, I'll show you what is holding up the monitors, which is actually really cool. So I have this stand that clips onto my desk, and it has 2 arms that come out. This one's attached, and as you can see, it's pretty much just screwed onto the back of the monitor. So it's attached to one and attached to the other. So what that does is I can then take this monitor, I can raise it up, I can put it down, I can move it over, and I can even take this monitor and I could 360 the monitor I don't know why you'd want to do that, but you can, and that's relatively cool. Plus, it saves a lot of space, so I can kind of push my keyboard under my monitor and just kind of tuck it up out of the way, and you can't do that if you have a stand. But since I'm already here, let's talk about my keyboard. I have a Satek Eclipse 2 keyboard, and a lot of people, when they're big gamers, they're like, oh, I have a blah 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 super gaming keyboard. I don't know anything about keyboards. The only reason I got my keyboard is, I'll show you. Blue, red, purple, off, and back to blue. I can even dim it if I want. That is literally the only reason why I have this keyboard. I mean, a lot of people are like, you know, mechanical, it's super fast, it registers my hit it, what you blah blah blah. Does it have LEDs? Because then I'll take it. So moving on to the mouse. Now this is something that a lot of people get weirded out by. I actually use a trackball mouse. For those of you that do use a trackball mouse, you're gonna go, oh, okay, that's cool, I get why you use that. For those of you that don't, you're gonna have no idea why anybody uses a trackball. I prefer it because you can use it on any surface, and it's just, I don't know, for me it just fits what I need to do. If you don't have a lot of desk space, it works. Whew, man, tripping over my words. So moving right along, let's get up to the top. This is one of my new additions. It's my Trackeye R, and that's the track clip on it right there. I actually hook it to my headset. And this is my Logitech webcam. I flip it down when I don't use it, just because I don't like having cameras pointed at me when they're not supposed to be used. I don't mind cameras pointing at me, but when I don't want them on, it's just weird. I prefer to turn them off. We can go over here and I can show you all these weird stuff I have over here. My coffee cup that I love. My two phones, my old phone and my new phone. I'm still trying to activate my new phone, so that's why I still have my old one. I have a temperature gauge so I can tell what temperature it is. Currently 70 in my room. The outside one is just gone. I don't know, it's gone, so I don't know the outside temperature. That control panel is for a heated blanket on my bed, which I rarely use. That is for if you need to plug something in that doesn't have a cable. Pen and piece of paper, you never know when you're going to need that. Water, again, never know when you're going to need that. I have my markers too, my Moto X box back there too. Markers and a cleaner for my whiteboard, which I have a whiteboard calendar, which is, you can see my absolutely terrible handwriting, which I put my videos that are going to go out and show what videos are going out on what days so I can keep track. I also have a push pin board back there with this drawing that my cousin did, a very talented graffiti artist, and a couple of random, I literally don't know why I have those stickers on there. A fly swatter, because you never know you're going to need it, and it's, can you tell me what that is? That is a blood alcohol content chart. No idea why I have that, but I do. My lamp, my only source of light. So, anyway, moving on. So, for audio, I use Turtle Beach Beer Force PX21 headset with 5.1 Dolby surround sound. I recommend this headset to anybody that is a gamer and someone that uses Skype or talks on a computer regularly. Turtle Beach headsets in general are just amazing. I love Turtle Beach. I've had 2 pairs and I don't regret it. And the only reason why I've had 2 pairs is because my first pair lasted 7 years. So I love Turtle Beach, and this pair, they're amazing. Powering that headset, if you can see it right back there in that mess of cables, is the Dolby Digital Surround Sound box, or the DSS box. That box is plugged into my computer via USB, and then also plugged into my Xbox right there via an optical. What this means is I can then listen to Skype and my Xbox at the same time, which is actually really, really nice. And is the reason why that headset is the best headset I've ever owned. And you can see my Xbox 360, yep, that's a Gen 1. That's not a Slim, but it does have HDMI, so it's kind of in the middle, Xbox. And then next to my Seagate 3TB, 7200 RPM external. So moving on back to kind of audio, this is my microphone. It is an AKG Perception 220. Little sponge on it. I can take it off. There it is in the flash, but I like to keep it covered up. So that's my microphone, and that microphone would be nothing without this. No, not my two controllers, which, by the way, top is Xbox 360, bottom is PC, and how I connect to PC is that little guy right back here. That is a Xbox 360 wireless adapter, which you can buy at a store for, I believe, 20 bucks. And that's how I connect my Xbox controller to my PC. Also, as you can see right there, this is my Elgato Game Capture HD. This currently has my Xbox 360 and my PS3 plugged into it, which then goes into this monitor. So I play on this monitor, and I have this one for Skype and recording and everything I need to do on my computer, and that's how I record my consoles. So back to this PC, Xbox, just a little controller holder. But this box back there is the reason why my mic is the way it is. That is a PreSonus Audio Box 22 VSL. It plugs into my computer via USB, and it's guarded by my little Raider bobblehead guy, and it sits next to my modem / router combo from a company that I would rather not give a shout out to. So it plugs into my computer via USB, and on that I can adjust the noise gate for my microphone, the EQ, I can do all that stuff. So that box is the reason why my mic sounds the way it does. Alright, moving on. I don't know if you guys know that I own this yet, but I figured I should make it public. A GoPro Hero 3 Silver and my pivot heads. So the reason I have those out is for a special project that I've been working on, which is actually going to be part 2 to my 50,000 subscriber video. And before I go, there's one more thing I want to show you guys, which is the posters. Yay, posters. So first off, cover art that I got from release night. The map of Los Santos, which is right above my monitor so I can see what's going on. That on the other side says Spring 2013 for GTA 5 release, which was a big lulz. And then this one is the one that Jeff showed that I have one too. It is the high-res, like Google image map photo of San Andreas that I got from Zach, which is actually really, really cool because unless someone else worked at a printing shop that did that, I'm pretty sure there's only 3 in the world. So that's pretty awesome. Well, with that said, I'm gonna leave you guys at that. This is gonna be the end of part 1. And in part 2, we are gonna use my GoPro and my pivot heads, and we're gonna take a little trip, me and you. Well, me and you guys. I don't know if this little guy is coming with us, but he might. I don't know. He might come with us. Huh. Yeah. Alright, well, yep, that's my dog Scout, by the way, if you guys didn't know. That's his chew bone. You don't touch it. It's his. Don't touch it. Alright, well, I'm going to leave you guys with this image, and I will see you in part 2, my 50,000 subscriber special. See ya!